Now, the first man to ever cross the river here was a man by the name of Charles Bonney, and he did so with 10,000 sheep. Now, can you imagine that? There'd be noise, heat, dust, and an incredible amount of flies. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a sheep which is like the water. But he got them across, Charles Bonney did, all 10,000 of them, and he did so right here. Well, this is the Hume Weir, and as you can see, it certainly is one massive structure. Now, behind here we have Lake Hume, which is a man-made water holding facility which holds enough water to fill the Sydney Harbour 4 times. And all of it is held back by that one huge wall of concrete. Now, all the water that flows through here, along with the area's annual rainfall, helps to keep the Murray flowing and helps to supply drinking water and water for irrigation all throughout New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia. Well, this is the end of Lake Hume, and as you can see, there's certainly not much water in it at the moment. That's because we're in the middle of a huge drought, so there's not much that we can do about that. Now, if I was to go from this spot here, back to the weir, and then around the corner a little bit, I get to a small town named Tallangatta, which is about 30 kilometres in a straight line, straight over the hills there in front of me. However, if I was to stay exactly where I am, and we fill this whole lake right to the brim, right to the top, and I was to walk right around the edge of the whole place back to here, it'd then be a distance of about 390 kilometres, which is about the same distance as from here to Melbourne. Now, the reason that I've stopped here just out of Corryong on the way up into the mountains is because from this spot here on the 5th of November in the year 2000, an Australian marathon swimmer by the name of Tammy Van Wise swam from somewhere around here all the way down to the ocean, which is a distance of about 2,438 kilometres. And it was way down there that she ended up, and it took 106 days to complete a swim. Now 60 million years ago the Murray started its course out of the side of a mountain, and now it's helped along by tens of hundreds of thousands of small creeks and rivers all throughout New South Wales, South Australia and Victoria. And also it can make its way 2,500 kilometres downstream all the way to the ocean. Now originally she flowed westwards from the Great Dividing Range, but then over time as the land masses moved and the contours of the land changed, she was forced to take a new path. The pedal boats came and went as the overlanders crossed one of the driest continents on Earth, thousands of kilometres of dry, hot dirt, and they used the river as a precious source to keep themselves and their cattle alive. It provides water for us to drink and quench our thirst, to swim in and enjoy in many ways. It helps give us great pastoral lands that we can grow cattle that give us milk, and many more things we probably all take for granted. And the source of this great river, its very beginnings, is right here. So this is the start of the Murray River. However, it's not technically the start. You see, it begins 15 kilometres upstream from here on a small place called Forest Hill. And it begins there as just a small trickle. But this is as far upstream as we can go because of track closures and recent bushfires. But you can certainly see that after just 15 kilometres, the river's starting to turn itself into one of the greatest rivers in the world. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, that way you'll get notified to all my new videos when I upload them. And if you want to contact me, you can do so through my website, the link's in the description below. See you next time.